Tonight, I'm going to finish building this Lego The Legend of Zelda set the Great Deku Tree 2-in-1. So we've got pretty much it done, and we've only got like a few bags left. So we're doing 17 and 18 now. I basically I built up to bag 16 last time. So the instruction booklet suggests again need to open both 17 and 18. I think that's it because I think from back 21 is for the other version, but anyway, let's just get started. So we've got lots of pink, and I think this is a new color, which is good. So it's good to get new color bricks. Anyway, let's see. It's so hard to open though. So I don't think I can do the review today because the idea is to get this finished first. I'm not sure how long it would take me, but I think it would take me around like 40 minutes to get this finished. Yeah, because like tomorrow, like my plan is to go play football. I don't want to spend too late in at night. Otherwise, I might increase the risk of injury or for other, accident, right? But anyway, so definitely the review will be tomorrow night, but I'm not going to do the filming today. Just focus on getting this finished building. So got lots of leaves here. The pink one. I actually took a sneak peek of the instruction booklet to see, the Ocarina of Time version. Actually, there are actually some really cool feature. For example, the Scoutulus, which is an iconic enemy, but they never really make an appearance in um, what's that? Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's actually quite interesting that they left them out from the game. But there's an action feature where, well, if you have played a game before, the Scoutula kind of something just drop, and when you approach it, so they have that action feature built in. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that version um, because I think it looks great, but I don't think I would, deconstruct most part just to review to that one. Um, so the other option is to buy another one, but then the set is a bit too expensive to buy two. And to so basically, if you want to have a fully enclosed Deku Tree in both versions, then you need to buy four plus some extra pieces. Just imagine the cost of that would be. Yeah, it's going to be very costly for sure. So we've got some interesting parts here, but I couldn't find the parts that I need. Um, so yeah, it's right here. Press it over. Just what the as I mentioned yesterday, the most impressive part of this set is how they create the exterior texture. It's not easy to do. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same that you see in the game, but using Lego bricks to somehow create the looks of it, that is pretty impressive. And now I saw the four times, so I need to build, the next thing four times. At least I notice it, so I don't end up going through build one, I need to build three more. I can build all four at once, and then in the end, just need to put in the right place. I don't think it will be that time consuming, even though I might be able to finish early. Um, I just don't have. Well, I guess I'm not ready with the setup to do the review tonight. Because anyway, I'm not going to have time to do the editing anyway. So why not just do it tomorrow then? Just to make sure that everything kind of aligned the way I want, and sometimes it's not that easy to do that. Okay, I think this part in this color is new than they used to have. Or maybe the part itself is completely new. Because in this color, it's going to be very useful if you want to big, oh, not big, but build any big scale tree. That's the thing. All right, what's the next step? Okay. You know how they connect this element onto like all the pole and stuff? They never reach the end, so you always see there'll be a 1 millimeters gap. That would be it. Okay, so like this here. I don't know how like Lego could fix this, right? You know, this piece here, they left and right they use the same one, but because one side uh, has the injection point, so it's kind of like one side has a hole and one side doesn't have a hole. Um, this often makes me not so happy about it though. But is it though? What? Anyway, what? Isn't but maybe they do have left and right. Just how come this one on the other side? Yeah, they do seems to have left and right. I thought, hey, it's always the same piece. Okay, now that's a different thing because I don't want to have it being consistent, having the hole and stuff facing the same side. I didn't know that, so there's a new things to discover because I often recall it the same. Maybe I should pay more attention next time I have this particular element. Okay, we've got this here. Whoa, so next step, we need to build 3 times. So that means that 4 times 20 to 12 at once. That would be the first. So it doesn't seem to have much spare piece on this one. So we're gonna build 12. So let's just move the branches aside first and take this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now I need to do this. Just need to make sure that it's at the right, right, right position. So I only need 3 of this per each. There's a lots of pink, which is nice color. I wonder, like, what are the elements that you need to do the Tears of the Kingdom version? So in Battle of the Wild, Deku Tree is kind of healthy. There's no gloom, what they call gloom, contaminating the area. So it will be definitely a different um, look and feeling of the set, and we require lots of transparent pink, black, and purple. Get that sorted. It'll be interesting to do one day, but I don't think I have the time and resource to do it. Anyway, just think about what kind of content I can make with this set platform review, and yeah, I think with all this like 2-in-1 sets, the limitation is always like for us, just no sponsors and stuff, just doing content as a hobby, right? And you're really limited to just the default build. I mean, as I mentioned, like I build this, I really don't want to deconstruct it. I mean, probably 70 to 80% of sets won't change, but it's still lots of work to kind of adjust the whole thing. So I'd rather not do that. Yeah. You wonder why I don't talk because there's some itchiness around the throat. I want to get that cough out before I start talking again. Um, lots of things I need to do. So even there's not that many stuff, but looks like um, there are lots of steps it's required to get this part done. That's why I'm saying like tonight, really just to focus on finish building the set. So what's the next step? Next step, so the pink one is to go underneath, and we need to have 4 of this. I just want to make sure that I don't end up placing it with the wrong angle or wrong position. Okay, lots of them. There's probably one set with so many of these leaves, right? I never built anything that much, like even like some of the set with lots of trees and stuff. I think even the Lego Ideas tree house didn't have that many. So I think this is the first, especially in this color. Let's see how it goes. Even though that doesn't seem that many, but I think it's just about right. Of course, if you want to be more realistic towards the game, then you need to have a lot more. But I don't think it's realistic, considering they still need to sell a product. If there are too many pieces, the scale is too big, then it will be very, very expensive. And not many people can afford it. Even this, I don't think lots of, I mean, depending on your spending priority, but to be honest, the price point is pretty high. Um, you know, I can barely afford this one. It's some, you know, financially irresponsible decision to purchase this. Uh, I mean, I'm not ending up in serious trouble, but could have do things differently. Anyway, my fingers feel a bit sore now. It's quite lots of leaves that I need to build, and, that's just the second step. I don't know. There's even more in the next 2 steps. It's a lot. Okay, so need to make sure that I didn't repeat any of those. Okay. Oops. It's really slow. It's actually really tiring, really, all these things that many times. So imagine like you need to do this 20 times more. Not good to the thing is, they kind of switch on, hey, which version you want to build, kind of, you know, just once you got the foundation. So if I want to switch to the other view, right, there's actually lots of work. Yeah, that's always a problem with like 2-in-1s and 3-in-1. It's like all the Lego Dream sets. I always just choose one and I don't even bother to. Those are slightly easier, less complex than this one, but Oh no. Um, this is going under, so all the pink one are going underneath. And then once this one is gonna be easy. And there are lots of kids screaming outside. What the heck is like after 10 p.m. Seriously, sometimes the noise coming from outside, you always wonder like exactly what is happening. I won't bother to go out and check, but I don't want any trouble. I mean, it doesn't sound like something serious, so if it's serious, then sometimes just better just call the police. Anyway, nearly there. Got all this. Then what's the next step? Next step is adding more leaves to this. There's just one underneath one, so that's some easy steps. I think the hard part is fitting those into the main tree in the right angle. It's not hard to fit it, but like fit in a way that, hey, makes sense. Oops, sometimes those even connect that well. So I recently managed to sold quite a few sets. That means that I need to send it out, and I couldn't find the right box, and I think the one pack of minifigure gonna fall in between the shelves and the wall. I wonder how I can get that out. I just realized that there are lots of unopened minifigures. Um, it's marked to identify what is the minifigure inside, but hey, um, okay, got two more on top, but still though, it's a hassle to. It's like if you have seen one of my recent reels on my Instagram, you can see how much room I have in my room, and I haven't been organizing it since last time, which is I think 3 months ago. Um, so again, it's a bit chaotic right now. So in order for me to get anything out from it, it's a bit tricky, I would say. Um, but, I mean, the two-tone color looks really good. And do I buy extra to build something else? I don't know. It's like nowadays, even you buy individual bricks, it's also quite expensive. It used to be quite cheap compared to like, hey, buying a set. That was long time ago. That was the peak times with Lego brick and pieces, but now it's really expensive. Sometimes even like small pieces, it adds up. So like, yeah, in the end, it's still significant cost to buy bricks like this. Okay, now I'm going to put on the branches, but where about went? Went one of them on this side is this. Okay, this one. Mhm. Let me just check on the other angle. Oh, okay. and then one on here. Yeah, that's finally the other one. So it's like this, and then going into, yeah, I just do it like this, so that's it. Easy. Do more. Yep, okay, that looks fine. Just gotta figure it out exactly how I should install the leaves. Because it's not that easy because you can't really see from the instruction booklet. So, so it's like you have to adjust it a little bit so that it looks better. Okay, this one will be on this side. That's what I'm saying. Like, may not be the best idea to kind of do the other thing. Okay. All right, looks okay. And we run. Just angle a little bit. And here, oops. Yeah, oops, really drop it. And right about, yeah, it's hard to, okay, so let's just adjust it a little bit. Okay, it's actually looking really nice. Like you can't really see it in photo because photo is kind of flat, right? But if you look at the actual thing, it looks really good. And final parts. Okay. Yeah, just yeah. Alright. And this one is just right underneath here. Just a little bit so that it doesn't interfere with other ones. So it need to be like this a little bit more. Hmm. Yep. This one could go a little bit. Oops. This so it's possible. Let's make a slight adjustment. And then this one looks very good. Maybe I need to do like this. Or maybe just like that. I don't know. Yep, yep, I think this looks better this way. Yep, now looking okay. What do you think? Let's just carry on the next part. And now it's, the paint color makes the set a lot more lively, which is great stuff. So now we need to, you know, add the details on the top of the room. So we've got um, another fairy. So this is not navy. This is the one that gives you the extra life. This navy was the one from Ocarina of Time. In Tears of the Kingdom, you didn't get the fairy following you. So you do have the fairy that will help you. Let's say if you lose all your hearts, then it will immediately, give you back your life, uh, which is a good thing. Um, there's quite interesting on how they create the fairy, which is a printed piece on this element. That's how they give you the wings and stuff. Maybe you will need a lot of those if you want to create a scene where there's not a fairy fountain, because you need to have like different heights and stuff. Then you will need to utilize a lot of the clear pieces. And then we've got the apple. Where Okay, got the apple here. And finally, we've got another Korra. Another one. It's a different color, and again, they give you another extra piece so you can create another one if you want. There are three Korra seeds so far. It's funny how they create the hands. There's another one just on top of here, which the other one I will just keep around so in case I can create another spare one. And now we're creating the iconic lantern inside Mosswood. It's a really nice color combination. And this is how it works. Well, actually, I didn't know that I need to build three because I think the instruction booklet kind of hides one of the angle. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's really hard to spot. Mm, mm. So this particular co-op it has names. So I didn't notice that, but here we are. We've got the oops. It's a bit hard to one thing about this set is some of the interiors is hard to put in place. You need to make sure that the lantern is facing the other way. It's a really nice design. just bend a little bit. Really like how it designed here. There's some really nice detail. And yeah, and now is mat number 19. We'll start building some trees uh, below. So where's mat number 19? So two tracks. Just two, three. I thought there would be more. Something really good. Um, let's see. Back number 19, we will build two trees here. So we've got two parts. Yeah. Oops. We just go through. I mean, we should have four trees, right? But maybe it's kind of a slightly different angle or something like that. Be interesting to see what's going to happen in the end. Might say, hey, why don't you talk a bit more? I do feel like, hey, there's compared to the past few days, a lot more dead air in today's video, just because I'm actually quite, try to concentrate on getting stuff built, because like lots of things I never built before and lots of small details. I don't want to make mistakes. This is the really last hurdle to get this set completed, and I do need a sip of water right now. The other thing I'm thinking right now is like, there are quite a few like monster um that you can build in the other version. It's like the sculpture. You don't really need to have the whole thing. That you can still build it sculpture and some of the monster, and also the small Deku, not just Deku seed. And that's something that, hey, maybe is good to build. But the thing is, if I build it, then I have to open all those back. We'll have lots of loose pieces. You never have a system or have loose pieces organized well enough, apart from, hey, just drop it in, in a bag or something like that. Okay. Right. So, very interesting way of building triangle. And then the color. Some very interesting things going on here. So it's a very interesting way on building the tree trunk that I never experienced before. And it's the pilot. So there are lots of reuse of two printed pieces. But yeah, and then we've got this here. So oops. Have the other piece. I'm pretty sure we need to do 4 trees, so it's just 2 of them. And then here. So like this. make sure that got the angle right, and then this is when we want to have the oops. Now you see this one everything is facing on the other side, so like I don't get ones. But that's why I'm saying like that is actually quite interesting. That one got left and right, but oops. But normally you don't get that. It's always the same angle, so you get oops, yeah, you get one that would face the other way. So like the other one is a bit uncommon. It's exactly the same, but it's just a different color. I wonder why. And then it's the same. I don't know. Got all confused now. Um, oops. Okay. All right. What's next? What's this? Bird eggs. Oh, okay. They use this as a oops, use this as the bird nest. That's actually quite interesting. And then use this piece as a egg instead of the traditional uh, egg piece. I've got two done, and that would be what? Where does it fit though? Okay, be right here. And how about the other one? The other one will be here. So there were two trees, and again, we need to build two of this. I think maybe this is the final part. But trendy is actually for um, the the other the other version. So just need to make sure I don't get this wrong. So easy to get this wrong. It's like these branches are three different lengths, but like from the instruction booklet, you can't really see, which way it's facing. So that's always the challenge of building trees like this. There's some level of improvisation that you need to make. Okay, and then we need six of this, which means we need root 12. So one, two, three, five, six, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. No, actually, I think back 20 is still this version. And then we just build a trunk here, and then it will be It's like basically just building trunk and then got the hands later on. Okay. Oops. Exactly why this is difficult. This is not that easy to align. The because the candle piece doesn't um, have it have the branch secured that much, so you see it will drop. It's a bit hard to get this into place. Eventually I did, but not in the way that I wanted. Anyway, so we've got one done, we've got one more to go. Maybe I should do the top one first. It's not complex, it's not a lot, it's just delicate, so it's not that easy to put it together because the other part would just fell apart quite easily. There might be a additional comment later. It's not easy to do, but quite fragile. It's just the handle piece really doesn't hold it that securely. I mean, normally it's fine, but when you need to apply some force around it, and just not as easy then. So it's two smaller trees in the places that we viewed earlier. And then we've got two more tree trunks that we need to build, obviously for young trees. So I think this part is going to be quite similar to the other one. How come? Oh crap, did I use the wrong piece somewhere? I don't think so. They gave me the wrong piece. That would be disaster though. Yeah, anyway. Oops. Seriously, kidding me? No, there's just one, so I thought I need to build two. I thought, oh, no way. It's my mistake. Okay, that's a lot more assuring. Again, it's not too, it's fully prepped, right? It's like that's missing a very significant part. See, it's not that much, but actually taking quite a while to get this finished though. Yeah, it's very similar. Um, but, this one is just slightly shorter than the other one that we built. Okay. It's pretty much it. We've got this one. So on the top inside of the eggs, we have a nut on top of this one. And then exactly the same thing. It's very hard to get itself into the view. And then what's next? So this one kind of in the front here. So right here. Right. And then we've got one more. I'll just put this aside first. I think this one is even shorter. Oops. Yep, so it's even shorter. It's just only 1 by 2 for the length of the tree trunk. And then after this, we'll be finishing with adding all the leaves to the tree, which is going to be another difficult task. Why it's difficult? Because it's just like the one on top, right? That's always the difficult part. Mm-hmm. Okay. This one is a technique to create the tree trunk is really cool. I think it's going to be quite useful in that situation as well. And there's when you realize that you made a mistake. Oh, but this mistake is fairly easy to fix. Okay, and then same part, and this part is pretty much the same with the other trees. And again, got a net on top instead of the bird nest, and just need to make sure that this part is facing the right side. I mean, it doesn't really have to, but then it might look odd when you put all the leaves on. Yep. Okay, then that's it, and then we place this tree on where? Okay. On this right next to this. Yep. 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 Can't really see where about it's supposed to be. I think it's here. Yep. And then finally, we need to do 8 of the tree. So I just put this here. This back trend is out of it. I'll just leave it outside here first. And this is exactly why this setup is not good, and my elbow just make me drop the whole trunk. It's a really big set. It actually makes me really pissed when this kind of things happen. First, I can't believe how long it takes to actually do all these little details, but I just get all the trees out there. So they use this newer one, like instead of having multiple small leaves that you combine together, this one kind of all stacked up together. I think it's introduced this year or last year. I think it's very useful though. Okay, now we need to build 8 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 21 is small because I don't build 8, right? So 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then we got this here. So today is all about building all these leaves. Oh, it's really tiring. It's actually much more require much more energy compared to building the rest of the set. You know, even the most complex parts doesn't require that much energy. Anyway, but the set is looking really nice. No doubt it's a great set, but I don't know. I think sometimes it's good that I don't do the review straight afterwards, because if like if I do the review straight after, sometimes the thought processes it's not I don't know, haven't digest everything, so it kind of still based on the excitement from building the set, but if I have it cool down and sleep through it, and I have better judgment or could comment on certain things better. And especially today, it's actually quite that much energy to build this set. So even I have my opinion, but my voice probably will be much more quieter. But it will have some, not the best tone, because this set, right, I really want to convey my excitement uh, and satisfaction on the set, right? Then I really want to have a clear voice rather than filming review while I'm half asleep, right? This set is really great set, no doubt. It can be better, of course. The thing is, I wonder if they're gonna do another Legend of Zelda set in 2 years' time. Probably not 2025, maybe 2026. Might have another one. If it's a Hyrule Castle, it will be very expensive. And it will be open back, I think. We're going to do it rather than a fully enclosed castle. It will be kind of odd scale. So we don't know what else you can do. Like there are lots of like dungeon and temple that will be, but it's just not you know not as iconic like maybe a village or something like that. It really depends on which Zelda game that they base on. Because if it's based on Wind Waker, then you can do boats. Um, it's, you see, it's not that difficult to do this, but then I'm having difficulties to hold this in the right place and place it in the right place as well. So sometimes it's really just little things that slow me down. It's supposed to push all the way down, maybe. This is why this time comes. And don't worry, we've got 8 more to go. It's require lots of effort. When things are not aligned, and it's not easy, especially the base is quite, it's a soft plastic one, so it makes it extra difficult. Just push it all the way in. Okay, only got 2 done. 6 more to go. 6 more to go. Okay. Oops, you see, what's the problem? Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, this one is not that fully connected. Okay. And there, and there, halfway there. It's really hard to have a conversation because of the how it's supposed to do all this. Uh, it really require the concentration. I'm now having a headache, believe it or not. Okay, so, so good. It's a really nice tree though, just that it's so difficult. Oops, 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 oops. 3 more, 3 more left. It's like, hey, it's a long view and it's not much conversation. You really need to think about music. It's, oops, see, it's kind of flawed. Ah, no, why is it so difficult here? It's really sore now. Okay, right there. Okay, and then we've got 2 more, 2 more. So difficult. My hand is so sore now. Okay. Seriously, this is the most difficult part. It looks simple in terms of the step, but getting it right just too hard. It's not right, and we've got 1 more cycle to do, and it's getting it in is already hard, and getting it secure is also hard as well. So, come on. The problem is when you press it in, because one of them is connected to the smaller one, so it's not as secure as one with a bigger connection point. So when you try to push this in, it's very likely that it will, you know, move around. So that makes it extra difficult. But now we've got all this done. Okay. All right. Okay. Just need to find the right angle. um, finding the right angle is also a difficult thing. Ah, so hard, man. Or it's not what I want. Okay, right. That's so good. But then, like, even you press that in and the leaf kind of slightly adjusts its angle and then makes it really difficult. It's a really nice tree, no doubt, but um, such a nightmare to get it right. Um, okay. Especially the instruction booklet. Um, really doesn't help that much with the instruction booklet. I'm not entirely clear on what angle it's supposed to be. Okay. Um, what? What? Yes, on this side. Alright, and then yes, seems okay. And then finally on this one, you see, even after spending time building the tree, the next part is when this putting the tree is also quite difficult. Touching all of that. Okay. And then obviously this part would be facing this way. Switch leads. Actually, I got it right. Yeah, I think I got it right. Yeah, I have to adjust the tree a little bit. And then finally, okay, let's just see. it's a really nice tree. But it's just extremely difficult to place it right. Yep, it's a nice tree, but hard to hard to place. Oops, there's a cell that just fell over. Alright, and then finally, I think this one is, yes, this is, yeah, this one is, this one is just right here. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yep. Oh, finally it's done. Yeah, let's just see, like, should I build the other thing? In order to build the other one, there are lots of reconstruction that needs to be done. I wonder if the sculpture can be built separately. Some of the monster and stuff would be best to build it out, right? Oops. I think the sculpture is towards the end, is it? Oh, there's some really nice Easter egg. So there's some puzzle, and then a ball. Like, if you replay the game, you kind of figure it out. So yeah, there's two monsters here that you can build up and place. Uh, it's the Deku Bubbles. Um, I think I can leave those because it doesn't fit the scene. What else? Oh, they got the slingshot in my chest. Pretty cool. Because in Ocarina of Time, you fill the dungeon, then you got like the chest that you can get anything. Sculpture, yeah, I think we just build a sculpture there. Why not? Let's just grab the sculpture out. That would be which back is it? Anyway, I'm gonna take all the backs out because I don't keep the box, so I think it's back 23. Let's just get the sculpture done. So that the iconic monster that best to is it back 23? No, it's actually not back 23. It's back 22. It's actually back 22. Okay, what do I need though? So There's some cool artifacts set. Let's just get this all out. There's some cool artifacts to do. There will be lots of spare parts, but can't help it. Oops. Okay, so we've got this here. That doesn't necessarily need it for this particular build, but I think it will be interesting to build those. Because I can't review the tree to the other version, but some of the unique element that can be built, and why not just build it, right? I wonder how long the current video already, so you can see it's a printed piece of what was the stone here, right? Yeah, the gossip stone. So I don't mind having the gossip stone. So place on the other side. And what else? Did they show anything? Didn't say anything there. 22, got 22. Okay, so we've got the gossip stone there. You know what? Let's just build the Deku Baba as well. There's a monster that, although can't fit into this particular scene, but you can place it in some other setting. We got the ball joint, so it's allowed to kind of adjust the angle a little bit. There's some interesting way to create the monster. Actually, lots of steps. But that's the whole point of the fun, right? There's a piece that I need. One go, two to go. What do I mean by one down, two to go? I only need to build two. One down, one to go. This how it fits into here. And then the base, which have ball joints, so you can make it kind of move like this. It is pretty cool as well. Struggling to find the parts. Is it the same color? Yeah, same color. Because you need to pay attention. Sometimes the leaves have two different, very close tone. It's just a different tone. Often like easily to make a mistake. And then put it here. So just excellent to have the ball joints so you can do this. This is, I mean, this is a great way that you can create the Mario to run it. Right? In this size, if you get similar pieces but in different color. Okay. It's not that hard to build this. So we've got the two Deku Babas. Nowhere to place it, but why not having you know, extra monster, right? And then the next part is this guy, the Deku Tree Sprout. It's this kind of baby Deku Tree, so another it's a very unique cream, right? So that makes me want to just view all these characters out. I wonder when they, let's say, do something with Goron City, are the Gorons going to be brick build or will it be a big fix, right? So that would be quite interesting to see. In, I think Breath of the Wild, or um, you could have the Defined Beast and then have the exclusive minifigures of the champions, and that's something that can be done. Or if it's Tears of the Kingdom, then again, um, maybe the monster or the bosses. Yeah, yeah, the parts. I didn't find the parts that I need though. Well, because I already viewed it. Stupid me. Okay, I think it's going to be quite a long video, just because we're taking time to build extra stuff. Because I think worth building. This different series, but you can have this character running around if you want. It's good that it's all printed. Yeah, it's really nice. Oops. How do I take this out? Ah, ah, damn it. I'm supposed to be quick and I'm making mistakes. I know that something is not right. Um, but hey, just have to do it this way. Okay, get that out. Shit. Can the slingshot help? Okay, the slingshot help. Next time, just be careful. Yeah, or you're gonna make crazy mistakes like this. Yeah, yeah, you got the use for the sprouts. Really cute. Yeah, that's why I have to build all this, right? Cool. I've got all the other builds, and then finally this sculpture. Actually, I'm gonna just have the treasure chest with the slingshot inside, and then finally we have the Sculpture. Mm, So if you have played the game, there's I think there's multiple sculptures, and if you, it's also the one with the golden mask, and if you kill all of them, I think get a rewards. I forgot what exactly is the rewards, but yeah, you do get a rewards. Then you've got, yeah, okay. And this is the course of the sculpture. I think it's done really well, like in this size. Like, though the face is a flat printed tile, in reality, the sculpture it's not really flat, and that's the best you can do with Lego. And then we've got this here. Golden color. It's always hard to apply this alignment. It's not that easy to. Okay, so we've got this done now, and then we've got this other one. I should not have opened pack number 23, but well, already did. Okay, so it's the sculpture and the face of it. Really nice. Yeah, and that's it. I think that's it for the video. I think I could do those artifacts as well. So maybe awkward to have this many spare pieces. Please to have this build. And, and what's this? Mm, that's this part. Okay. And we've got this here. It's so interesting deal with this artifact here. This is the one with the yellow light. Oops. That's the other one. That's the other one. Okay. These parts are easily interchangeable, even though it doesn't fit the theme. But okay, got something done here. And I've got the other one. It's also a similar build. Um, yeah, should have pay attention to the numbers, right? Because I kind of complete with back 23 before we get to back 22, because otherwise we wouldn't have opened it up. Because once open, loose pieces. Anyway, but we will have some loose pieces either way. Um, the traffic light looking thing. Exactly, yeah. Anyway, we've got the two artifacts here, and then you can. The good thing is I could put all this spare piece into here, so it's all the Zelda stuff. Um, we'll have to place it with some of the what's that? Um, the spare parts I have for the tree house. And I think I spent too long on getting building today. So it will be a long video and it will take some time for it to be uploaded. So I just need to get this sorted quickly. Yeah, we'll get tidy up later on. But got the instruction booklet, which is so important because without that, in case in the future I want to build the other version that we're not able to. Well, you do get the digital version, but I just place this somewhere to tidy up a little bit. But here we are. This is the Great Deku Tree, and it looks great, really. I don't know. For me, it looks brilliant. I really enjoy it. Can't wait to do the in-depth review. So stay tuned. But tonight, I'm calling it a night. So good night.